but live in bondage to your thoughts, and you have become confused, unclear. If seeing into the true face of things brings about a free and undisturbed condition, then living without understanding of the way creates confusion and lack of clarity. This confusion emerges when we take our thoughts for things, and particularly for abiding things. Taking our thoughts for substantial things creates a form of bondage. This represents a radical view, for often we think that if we can just clarify our thinking sufficiently, then this will solve things. This assumes that thoughts mesh perfectly with the world, or at least can potentially mesh or represent the world in an accurate manner. Thoughts do have a relationship to the world, but that relationship has many complexities about it. Buddhist psychology has 6 senses: eye, ear, nose, tongue, body or touch, and mind. Just as the eye perceives visual objects and the ear perceives sonic objects, the mind perceives mental objects. What constitutes a mental object? Ideas. The mind perceives ideas just as the eye perceives colors and shapes. These worlds of perception mutually interact and depend upon each other. But we can also wander in them one at a time. For example, if I see a bird, I see a visual object, and if I hear the bird sing, I hear a sonic object. Later, I can paint the bird without considering the sonic object, and I can whistle the song without perceiving the visual object. Or I might someday see the bird without it singing. Similarly, my mind can think about birds or about this bird or the bird's song or songs in general without the actual presence of the bird. Just as we can distinguish the sonic from the visual realm, so also we can distinguish the idea realm from other realms in a similar fashion. If, however, I insist that every time I see this bird I must also hear the song, that would mean living in bondage to the sonic realm. This would create confusion because reality would never match my expectations. If every time I hear a car, I insist on seeing a Chevy, that would mean living in bondage to the visual realm. Similarly, if I insist that the world live up to my conceptual realm expectations, patterns, habits, I will experience confusion, and this confusion will emerge from a self-imposed bondage to the thought realm. The solution to this lies in realizing that just as the inherent creativity of the rivering world gives rise to constantly new visual and sonic forms, so also this world gives rise to constantly new and changing thought forms. Remaining open to this realm, ceasing in our attempts to fix the world at any level, we then walk freely and undisturbed.